Good day, my viewers. I want to thank all of you again for joining me on my channel. Today, I want to share a very powerful spiritual bath that attracts favor to an individual. It opens every closed door of opportunity. Once you make a habit of taking this bath, every doors of opportunity around you will be open. You will be preferred above others. That's just the truth. Some people are preferred above others, and you don't know what are responsible. There are things that are responsible. One of them is what I am presenting to you today, so that you can be preferred above others. Whatever you do will be preferred above others. Are you into business? Are you in a working place, paid employment? So that you can be preferred. This is a spiritual bath that I can tell you, you can't do it for 3 months. I'm not even 3 months. Just 6 of this bait, you will definitely begin to experience a definite change. So, what are the things you need? What are the things you need for this spiritual belt? There are things you can easily get along wherever you are. The very first thing you need is just one egg. One egg. Whether you are in Nigeria or in Africa, one local egg. If you can't get any local chicken egg, you see, for the chicken, not duck egg, not just any bird egg, but chicken egg. One chicken egg. One chicken hen egg. So just get a very clean one egg. That's the very first thing you need. The second thing you need is you need a clean water, 15 liters of a clean water inside a bucket or a bowl. And then, lastly, you need your Bible. You need your Bible. Those are the 3 things you actually need. And I want you to please just pay attention to me, because it is important you follow this step-by-step guide so that you can get the result you needed from this spiritual bait. So now, how do you prepare it? The very first thing you need to do is that you take that water, and very early in the morning, you fetch that water from the tap. Or if you have a well around you, then you fetch it from a well, whether from borehole, a well, or from the tap. You don't fetch that water down. You fetch it very, very early, preferably 5 a.m. You do this work 5 a.m. in the morning. Then, once you have fetched that water, you now break that one egg into that water. You break that one egg and you break it into that water, and you mix the egg with the water very, very well. After which, the next thing you need to do now is you now need to take one blue candle. Just one blue candle. You take the one blue candle. After you have mixed the water and the egg together, then you place the candle on the candle stand and you light that candle, that one blue candle. And you now start to recite this psalm 3 times each. The very first psalm you are going to recite is Psalm 25. Psalm 20, number 25, followed by Psalm 5, and lastly, Psalm 8. You recite Psalm 25, Psalm chapter 5, and Psalm chapter 8 3 times each. Remember, the candle will keep burning. Thereafter, the next thing you now need to do is to empty and start chanting the following name after you have recited that Bible, those Bible passages, those Psalms. You now recite this holy name of God. LAHA, BAHA. LAHA, BAHA. Now, this is it. LAHA, BAHA. LAHA, BAHA. You recite this holy name of God, 9 times. LAHA, 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 LAHA. You recite it 9 times. And then you say your prayer into the water. You say your intention into the water. What is your request? What are your intention for doing this spiritual work? Then you say it and use it as a prayer into the water. After which you leave the water, the candle may still keep burning. And you leave the water. I usually ask if you get a candle that can just burn for 2 hours. Don't get a candle that can burn for a longer hour for this spiritual work. If you have to do that, then you will have to do this work very late in the night, from around 12 midnight. Then you do the work, do 12 midnight. If your candle is going to burn like for 4 or 5 hours, and then you leave the candle to burn, because the candle must burn off by itself, burn down by itself. And you leave the candle to burn down by itself. And then when the candle burns down by itself, you collect the wax of that candle and you throw it in also into the water. Don't worry, you throw it to the water, and then you take the water to the bathroom very early in the morning and you use it to take your bath. And then you can dispose of, you don't use the candle to the wax of the candle, the remainder of the wax of the candle to take your bath, even though it's in the water. You use it and then you collect the wax of the candle and then you dispose it off in a trash bin. I can assure you, if you try this work, you will come back with a positive feedback to me. You will reach out to me on my WhatsApp, which is right down there at the description, and you will really appreciate what I have presented to you. I want to encourage you to share this video with your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, your acquaintances. You don't know who you will be helping. And I'm also using this medium to thank every one of you subscribers who have reached out to me, paying for my data and paying for my airtime, my credit. A lot of people called me, and some have been wondering, how do I stay and try to resolve their issue on the phone for a long time? Courtesy of all of you who have been paying for my airtime. Thank you. You are the one. Jointly, we are doing this work together. And I can tell you, we are helping humanity to get better. Let's join hand and help our fellow brothers, our fellow sisters to be better in this life. That is the joy of this life. To be happy, to be positive, to be a helper. Thank you very much. And see you some other time.